Hi, my name is Grace and I am from Canada. Our family of five recently moved from Vancouver to China this past summer, and we are excited to share with you all about our experiences here while living in China. Today we'll be talking about shopping and in particular, shopping in China's outlet stores. We are living in Lanzhou, which is a small remote city in China's northwest that is famous for its beef noodle soup. Even though it's more remote here, we can still get many of the brands that we are familiar with, like North Face or Columbia and Nike. The weather in this city is actually quite nice. It's not too hot in the summers and not too cold in the winters. It's actually quite similar to Indiana, where we lived for 7 years. But since we are now in the fall season, our three children were in need of warmer jackets. And so we checked out Columbia for our daughter. The Columbia outlet store had a discount rack, and this is where we found this jacket in particular. It's a 3-in-1, and my daughter really liked it, and it also came in the color purple. Before we went to Columbia, we actually stopped by North Face first, and their jackets were more in the 2000 range. And so when we saw this jacket for $4.99, we thought it was a really good deal. That's about, yeah, just under 100 Canadian dollars. I find that my two boys are quite hard on their shoes, and so there's certain brands where the soles will wear out much faster than others. My youngest son, his last pair were Skechers, and I was quite pleased with the quality, and so I was really curious to know what the Skechers stores here had to offer and how much they would be. So as you can see, we ended up picking out a whole outfit for my youngest son. We got him a hat, a jacket, and shoes at Skechers. My youngest son is 8 years old and he still really wanted light up shoes. And so we were excited to find that these new models are the batteries can be replaced and there's even an on and off switch. So there he is with his light up shoes, and you can't really see from these angles, but if you look from behind, you would see that they light up from the bottom as well. And so when he's running, it kind of looks to me like, rollerblades, those rollerblades with the light up wheels, and it looks pretty cool. These shoes were on clearance, and so we were able to get it for 199 yuan, which is around 38 Canadian. Our kids know pretty close to no Chinese. They are learning, but getting used to speaking Chinese and especially even listening to other people speak Chinese has been challenging. So relationally, it's taking some time from our kids to be willing to get out and interact with other children. But I was very happy that my son has made some friends who these kids are able to speak some English. And so he is spending more and more time outside in our apartment complex playing with other kids. And so I was really wanting to get a jacket that is a little bit brighter, but still looks good. And I was very pleased to find this jacket. This Skechers Kids outlet store had a promotion going on where if you purchase any 2 or 3 items, regular price, you can get a discount. So for 3 items, you can get it for 50% off. So we got the jacket was 50% off as well as these hats and 3 pairs of socks. Xtep is probably a brand that you are not familiar with. It is a Chinese brand based in Hong Kong, And after I got home, I did a bit more research about this brand and found out that they have also purchased a few other international brands, including Saucony and Merrell. Saucony, my sons have owned Saucony shoes, and so they are definitely better quality shoes. I was curious to see if a Chinese brand can compare with the Western brands that we are familiar with in terms of its quality and style. And so when we checked out Xtep, we were happy to see that they actually had some good looking clothes. And my middle child picked out this jacket. And the English on there you can't really see, but I can tell you that the English is proper English. This jacket was on sale for 335 yuan or about 64 Canadian, which for a Chinese brand is definitely more expensive. But like I said, it was good quality, and so I do feel like it is worth it. Both my boys ended up getting the same hoodie. It says Monkey King in the front, and they were excited about that because they have been watching some Monkey King shows on TV. Their dad grew up in Singapore and he watched Monkey King shows as well when he was a kid. And so that's why our kids were excited about these hoodies. My youngest son also got a pair of jogger pants, also Monkey King in the front. Again, the prices for the hoodies and for the pair of pants were on the higher end. But they were thicker material, which means that they are good for now during the fall as well as the winter. And I could tell that the quality was really good. And my kids, like I said, were really excited about these Monkey King items. And so we just had to get it. So all in all, I would say I was pretty pleased with what we could purchase at the outlet stores in our city. We can get Western brands, but we can also get some Chinese brands that were higher quality. In the future, I do hope to share more videos with you about different shopping experiences like the night markets and the local shopping malls, as well as the cheaper places to buy clothes in the city. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you'll like and subscribe to find out more about our life in China.